Hello everyone, welcome to another Green Dragons Gaming Club. Without us, they never feel like winners. Without them, we couldn't look so good. So again, we're based out of Westchester, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, do me a favor, give me a shout. We're also, again, I travel right now with my current position throughout Maryland, DC area, throughout all of Pennsylvania. So again, definitely reach out to me. I'm Sir MC 2015 up on the boards. And again, if you're based out just outside Philadelphia, you're traveling, just reach out to me as well. Either myself or one of my group. We're playing up at Gamers Haven up in Phoenixville because we're trying to grow the tabletop community. Or it looks like we're getting some interest. You know, some of those Magic players are looking at us going, oh, what are those guys doing? I know there's a group up there, Basement Wargaming or something like that, that plays 40K. But again, my focus is primarily Ninth Age. So we went down to Williamsburg, Virginia, and a gentleman named Todd turned around, and his name is Poxus up on the boards, put up a wonderful team tournament, a 4-man team. So this is now game number 5, if you've seen my last 4 games. So far I've had a 20-0, a 17-3, and a 16-4, 16-4. So I'm pretty happy with, pretty happy with what I've been doing so far in the tournament itself. So right now it's Colonial Carnage Game 5, Highborn Elves, played by Gene, who is working from the balcony. So it's a rematch versus the Kingdom. So he turned around. I'm pretty sure he wanted first turn. Or maybe I dropped, and then we did a dice roll because I prayed. No, he got first turn. He definitely got first turn. Unfortunately, I'm definitely missing a few picks, and I do apologize. Anyone who's played a tournament knows that by the time you reach game 5, you're getting pretty tired. And he actually maneuvered his Reavers on the left. They shot one of my own models off, and then I turned around and killed 3 in return, but they stuck with their panic test, which unfortunately made them small enough so that during his turn 2, he could charge into my Scorpion there on the bottom left. And otherwise, I was just maneuvering up as you can see, I had Peasants on the right. And I felt very confident at this point in time. He did a Quicksilver Lash and killed 3 of my Knights. And over here, he did 2 wounds to me. And I stuck because I think I rolled Snake Eyes or oh no, it's down by 3. I think I may have been within 12 of my general, but regardless, I rolled Snake Eyes. They're the 2 dice. Roll Snake Eyes, so that thing stuck. He just looked at it, it's like crap. So moving on, I moved up the Peasants here, and And I moved the 1 unit Yeoman. They're up chaffing. The other Yeoman's up chaffing. And down below, during the close combat phase, my Scorpion actually did the 2 wounds to both of them and killed both of his models there. And he did nothing to me in return. Now, one thing I do want to make notice, let me go back a few picks here. If you look where his dragon is, the reason why his dragon is there is during my turn 1, so this is actually his turn 2 on this pick, I shot him and put 2 wounds, which actually would have been 3 wounds from the Scorpions. And he's like, oh, nope, not having that, and stuck it right behind that for the cover. And going back forward, and there's that for that. Now he turned around, he charged the Peasants, and I chose to flee with the Peasants. I still don't think it was a mistake. So the Peasants fled. Because if not, he had it was just going to be one huge mess into that. And he redirected with the 1 unit up on the hill into the Peasants. And he let the other unit of his Lancers go after the other Yeoman down below. So I'm like, okay, he needs 11 on dice. And even if he gets in, I'll be steadfast 9. So he gets in. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm still pretty okay. And let's see here. And then from here, he rolled another 11 and caught them. He's like, crap. So during my turn, I turn around, I declare that charge into them. Yeah, and that was basically it. Um, During his turn, he did another quick Silver Lash, kills another three knights there. My Yeoman turned around and he charged. They fled, and now it's there. So over here, it wouldn't have made a difference. He did a couple wounds. I was still steadfast. Leadership 9, rerollable. I failed. I failed my leadership test, and now I lost my mage. I lost my big hunking unit, and I lost the peasants, and this is now what we end up with. That is just called bad luck. And then because he was able to reform, he's going right into my backfield to take out the scorpions, which is basically going to just leave me with 2 units on the board. So now it's just a question of withering the pain. I charge, I get the Lancers, and there's that. During his turn, he goes ahead and he kills my one Scorpion and is prepared to go after the other one. Now he's still keeping his dragon back behind the hill. And that's that. He gets into that Scorpion, kills that, and then he moves on up. Long story short, because this is my last pick, I do apologize for not having as many picks in a very, very short battle report. It's just once that bad luck started, it just went downhill. So he ends up, I charge in, he kills all the Knights of the Quest. I charge in with my general by himself into the Swordmasters. He ends up dying and getting run down. And believe it or not, that one peasant yeoman rallies, and it's my one model left on the board. So I was not tabled. And had I cared at that point, I mean, keeping my general alive just was easily within my grasp come turn 6. But it was just a downward spiral. The one thing I will say is that racial spell for the Highborn Elves, this is where a lot of the complaints will come from regarding that, because I did 3 wounds, or 3 or 4 wounds with my Knight Aspirants into his White Lions. And the thing is counts for nothing. It counts for absolutely nothing for combat res. And it's not a question that it negates wounds, although I'm fine. I personally would feel better if it was just like you roll a save or something along those lines. But it negates wounds. All right, I can give that. It's the fact that it has not only negating wounds, but also affects combat res. It can save, and it can save a wounding hit from, say, a bolt thrower or a cannon onto the dragon. So it's like, okay, there's one. Oh, nope, you get nothing there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'd have to reread the wording of the spell just to confirm that. But it's just rough. That's all I can say. Is it is flat out just rough. In terms of that spell. So with the way it currently is, I'll be the first to say I think we did too much at once, but I actually think it's still very, very viable, because the Highborn Elves still, its casting cost currently with the new hotfix at 11, which means it's casting on a 10, which means if you have a Master or Book of Arcane Power, you need a 9, which means 3 dice average. Okay? Actually, that'd be, 3 dice average is a 10 or 9. Yeah, because either 4, 4, 3, so that's 11. Yeah, so 10.5 average. So it's actually just below average, or that you're getting, or just above average. You're getting the spell off consistently. So I really can't make that argument. At the same time, I could see it lower to 10. I'd say anything below that might be a little too much. And at the same notion, I understand, and I definitely would have liked personally. This is myself personally. Okay, so before I have any haters, I definitely would have liked to have seen maybe less done at one time. Any questions or concerns, definitely feel free to reach out to me here. Great game by Gene. I mean, he got lucky with his Highborn Lancers, and unfortunately, by taking out the mage and everything else, Yeah, that cost me. That definitely cost me the game, and because it was such a huge point swing. And without having the magic to be able to pull the again, my basis of this army is it's hard hitting, high armor, but it's not really that many units. It's a lot of drops, but it's not that many units that are worthwhile. So I need my magic to turn around and stay in the games. So if you turn around and you shut that down, you shut consistently, you're going to shut me down consistently. So, um, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Oh, here we go. It was a 20-0, so I don't have a slide for that. But the Lancers was definitely the MVPs, and for me, it was the Scorpions because of those Scorpions and the threat range of the Knights of the Quest. His dragon was never to be seen until like turn 5 when it didn't have anything truly to fear anymore. So that's it. And as I said, questions, concerns, always feel free to reach out to me. Until next time, happy gaming.